Yo, what up? Welcome to Mo Boxing No Problem. I'm Jose Maris Jr. I'm joined by my co-host David, aka Sports and Tunes. And today we got a special guest with us. We got pro boxer and a familiar face of the channel, El Jefe Chuy Beltran. How's it going, Chuy?
Everything good, man. How you guys been?
Doing well. Thanks so much for making the time.
Nah,
Yeah,
thank
man.
you.
Happy
Thank
New
you guys for
Year.
this
Good to
opportunity.
see you,
Hey,
man.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah, catching up since last time.
yeah,
Yep.
it has been pretty much like a year because we had you January of last year. So, how you been? How things been going?
Yeah. Nah, everything has been going great, man. Everything went great. I fought last year on January, and then I fought again. Well, I was supposed to fight 3 fights before the year ended, but I didn't because two of my fights got canceled. But I ended up fighting my the last fight. Um, I fought on October 7th. Um, I fought a guy from LA who's a really tough opponent, man. But yeah, I ended up fighting, man. It was hard in the beginning because like two of my fights fell out because one of them didn't. I don't remember, but one of them didn't approve them, and then the other one, I think the weight he didn't. It was something about the weight. And then the last one, they finally approved the fight. They finally approved the fight, approved everything, the commission and everything. So it was I finally fought.
Right. Yep. And we want to start talking about the first fight in January against Jose Quema Delgado. I know it wasn't the result you wanted, but what can you tell us about that fight and what did you learn from that loss?
Honestly, man, I don't know. It was a good fight. I thought I beat him, honestly, and he knows I'm ready for the rematch. Like, I respect him and everything, but I want to fight him again. Because the last fight, honestly, the first fight, honestly, it was just a war. Like I didn't think he was gonna be tough. That's why I give him his respect. But honestly, like I was ready, no excuses. But honestly, like if I would have lost, like for real, I wouldn't make no excuses. And I'm not trying to make no excuses. I lost, whatever. But I want to fight him again. I want to fight him again. Um, because I know I won the first fight, and I know the second time I can get the knockout. I saw him fight the two of his last fights. The the fight that he fought after he fought with me, he won. No, he lost. He lost by he was getting rocked, man. He was I
Mm.
respect him. He was getting punished. I was right there and I was just like, damn, like this was getting beat up. But after that, like I wanted to text him. I was like, hey bro, like can you give me the opportunity to fight you again? But I'm not that type, so I was just like, nah, if it happens, it happens later on. But not right now. I'm just not like that. But then I saw him fight his last fight. He did really good. So now, I looked really good in my last fight. I won. He did really good in his last fight. He won. So like I don't know. I think it should be a good opportunity for me to. It should be a great show for the people to see us fight again. Plus, it's gonna be a rematch. So I don't know. I'm excited about that. But we see.
You
Definitely.
think they'll give you the rematch, bro?
Yeah, because we talk about it. We talk about it before. I talked to Robert and everything. Well, my team had, and they will give me the rematch. I know they will. It just at first after the fight, it was a lot of talking. They were talking. We haven't really been talking. Um, but there was a lot of talking like, hey, like our boy won that fight. Our boy won that fight. This and that. And I was just like, bro, I don't want to know. Like I lost, whatever. But at the same time, honestly. I give respect to myself for taking that fight because honestly, he's he's a Robert Garcia family. He's a Robert Garcia family. He trains with
Right.
Robert Garcia. He was training with Robert Garcia. It was Robert Garcia's show, so everything was like leading to him. And I'm proud of myself for taking the fight as big side as everything. And I did what I had to do. Honestly, like honestly it was just a close fight, man. We were going at it for 4 rounds.
Yeah.
And
What One judge thought it made it a draw. Mhm.
Yeah. So it
Yeah.
was honestly it was and I was we want to cancel the fight because that fight was supposed to go for 6 rounds, and they at the last minute they switched it up to 4 rounds. So so that everything is just everything like everything was not like I don't know like at the end on fight week everything was just like it was not good. We were having little issues there here and there, and then when we got to the weigh-ins they try to move it. Oh, it's gonna be a 4 round fight, and then I was like, no, it's not a 4 round fight. It's supposed to be a 6 round fight. And then I just looked to my coach, and then I looked to my other coaches, my strength conditioning and everything, and I was just like, fuck, I trained my ass off for 6 weeks. I'm like, fuck it, whatever, man, whatever. So I ended up not saying anything. It fucked me up mentally. It did. But hey, man, like as a fighter, I need to learn how to say when to say no and when to keep going forward. Because
That's
honestly,
right.
bro, we fighters, we're never gonna say no. Like we want to fight. Either it's a tough opponent or it's not a tough opponent. We want to fight no matter what. Because we fighters. This is what we do. But
Absolutely.
I had no options, man. I just looked back and I was like, fuck, I trained my ass off for 6 weeks. Fuck it. Like nothing's gonna change for 2 rounds, but in reality, 2 rounds are 6 minutes. In 6 minutes, you can do a lot of things, a lot of things.
Yeah,
So it
absolutely.
happens, man. It happens.
Absolutely. Especially some fighters, they take a round or two to just, download information and figure out the fighter, and then they really start get going.
Yep. And I think that's what I was missing, man. Those 2 rounds,
Hmm.
honestly. Because like I said, man, it was just a close fight, man. He was going at it, I was going at it. I haven't seen the fight, man. Honestly, I just seen clips of me rocking him because I hit him with some good shots, man, and he kind of wobbled like 2 to 3 times, and like, but I don't. They were like in my last fight. They weren't live for those fights. For that one in the beginning of the year, I don't know if they went live, so I haven't seen the fight honestly. But the videos that my family has shown me, I was rocking that thing. I was.
That's right.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
But
How do
all
you
my
feel about these
respects to
fights,
him.
bro? How do
Huh?
you feel? Do you prefer to have 6 rounds fights now? You don't want to do 4 rounders anymore?
Nah, I can't. Honestly, as you get more fights and you get better, you need those extra rounds. You need those the extra time. Because honestly, man, is it when you fighting for 4 rounds? Like I think honestly, man, and I don't want to sound like I'm talking shit, but honestly, they knew they were gonna go for 4 rounds. I didn't knew I was gonna go for 4 rounds. It was just last minute. It was last minute because I already had my game plan for 6 rounds, and because he was a southpaw, and you know how it's hard to fight a southpaw and an orthodox because of the stepping and everything.
hmm
He
Intense.
just went right at it, man. He just went right at it, and I was just like, "Oh shit!" So I started going back. But if I wouldn't known that it would be for 4 rounds, I think I will go. I will. My mind will be more prepared, and I wouldn't be thinking. I wouldn't be at that moment. I wouldn't be thinking a lot, and I would just do change or make modificar el plan.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will switch the game plan a
Make
little bit.
adjustments. Make
I will
adjustments
make
to
my
the game plan.
adjustments. Yes, right. But I couldn't because like I say, it was just everything just happened so fast. Like at last minute, they moved my fight. So it just everything happened so fast. So, but I learned a lot though. I learned a lot, and I don't regret it. I don't regret it.
Yeah, I mean, it showed
Yeah.
it. It showed in the next fight, because then you face another Jose, Jose Rodriguez on October 7th.
Yeah.
Your most recent fight, that one you won by unanimous decision. Near shutout. How do you rate your performance? In your most recent fight.
Oh, honestly, man, I rate my performance like a 7.58 max.
Okay.
Cause I can do a lot better, man. I can do a lot better. This fight, I saw the fight like 6 times already. Cause I love the fight, man. Cause I was just chilling, man. I was just chilling, boxing, bam, bam, and 1, 2, basic shit, basic. This time I was not going forward so much. I was not putting my head down. I was actually boxing. I was moving. I was, throwing my 1, 2, 3, a lot of body punches. So honestly, I rate myself like a solid 8, if I can say. But man, it was just a good fight. It was a good fight, and it was a good resume for my record because I think he was 7 win and 1 loss with 3 to 4 knockouts. I don't
Yeah,
remember, but it's a good it was a tough guy, man. It was a tough guy.
That's great,
absolutely.
man. Absolutely. I've seen a lot of fights that lately, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've all seen it. Everyone that starts using like you say, the fundamentals, it makes a big difference. And when they fight against fighters that are just brawlers, they just change the whole fight.
Yeah,
It's different, a complete different fight when a boxer's
yeah,
actually boxing instead of trying to rush a knockout. And it looks great.
yep,
It looks good for the
yeah.
sport, and it gives us great fights, to be honest. What do you think,
I
Jose?
I agree. I think fans are always like seeing that kind of style.
I agree.
Absolutely. Great. And then I want to talk about your weight because I know your last couple of fights you've been fighting in different weights. You fought like just slightly over 140. Your last 2 fights were kind of between 135 and 140. Do you see yourself kind of picking a weight class moving forward, or do you like the flexibility of kind of moving up and down and getting more opportunities to
Woo.
fight?
Hey man, that's a good question, honestly. That's a good question. I like to eat. I know I go to Mexico,
Don't we
I like
all?
to go eat and everything. But I'm gonna be honest, gotta be honest with my people. I gotta be honest with the everybody that has been supporting me. I gotta be honest with my coaches, with like my family and everyone that has been with me. And honestly, man, I was not that focused back then. I was just I don't know, like when you're young, you just go with emotions and everything. But planning on going down to 130. Really,
Hmm.
that's my weight, man. That's my weight. Since my last fight, I didn't gain a lot of weight. I haven't fought in 3 months, basically. Yeah, in 3 months, and I haven't gained a lot of weight. I'm only 7 pounds difference, and I was eating, man. Like when I tell you guys I was eating, I was eating. Cause look, it was after my fight, it was Halloween. Then from Halloween, it was Dia de los Muertos, Thanksgiving. From Thanksgiving, we jump into the December, and all December, man. When December hits, it's literally every day is a holiday. We
Yeah.
eating,
Yeah, yeah.
So I would stay in the gym. I only took like 2 weeks off, and then I was staying in the gym. I was staying in shape. I'm in shape right now. So I didn't gain a lot of weight. So right now my goal is to fight at 135, maybe 1 to 2 fights, and after that one, try to go down to 133, 132, and then as I go, I want to hit 130, man. Because I'm not 601, I'm not 5'9",
Right. Right.
I'm not that tall, so I need to fight in my weight. There's a lot of guys that all the guys from 130, 126, they're weighing in at 133, 135. Everyone from 126 is moving to 130, and from 130 to 135. Everyone is moving up in weight. It's not
Hmm.
like before, but the other thing is that commission, it has been a big part of it.
Yep.
Because I was gonna fight my last fight on 133, and they didn't let us. My opponent, they didn't let my opponent and myself fight at 135, 133, I think. So that's why we were supposed to fight at 140, but we made a contract of coming in at 136, 137, because I came in 137, he came in 136.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so that commission has been playing a big part of us. But I'm trying to fight at 130, man, because that's honestly that's my regular weight.
Do you know why the commission didn't allow 133? Was it just too much weight cut too fast?
I think it was because of that, man. But honestly, man, like us fighters, this is what we do. We cut weight. Like every fighter cuts weight, man. Every fighter. Of course, there's different ways of doing it smartly, smart, but I mean, I don't know, you know, I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's that. I don't know. It sounds like a lot of guys that try to cut the corners and then they get caught up using a certain substance they're not supposed
Yeah, yeah,
to. Yeah. Well, last time you visited us, you were training out with an Indio with the Diaz brothers, Diaz camp.
yeah.
Is that you still train there, or you're just sparring different gyms?
Um, I've been, they've been really cool with me. I'm helping, I'm helping guys from Joe Diaz, like Leo Sanchez, Tito Sanchez. I'm helping all of them spar. What's his name? Manny Flores. All of them. I'm helping them to spar. I haven't sparred MJ. He recently fought in December because I fought on October, so I took my little break. So and he was getting ready that time when I was in break. He was getting ready because he fought on December.
Yeah.
So. I was gonna spar him and everything, but I was not in the gym, so that's why I ended up not sparring him. But yeah, man, like every time I go there, it's just to train, to get ready and spar. But I don't really train there. It's just for sparring. They help me for sparring, and I help him for sparring.
Yeah, that's an
So
awesome gym, man. How does it feel
yeah,
to be in the ring with great boxers? Like, for example, if you were to like spar with MJ, but more recently Tito Sanchez, he gave us an impressive fight. One of my candidates for fight of the year, to be honest with you, and Jose's.
That's really good.
hey, I gotta be honest, man. It's just a different feeling. It's a different feeling. Like I love my gym and I love sparring at my gym, but it's never gonna compare to Joe's this gym, man. Cause when I'm sparring there, like I just get motivated. I just get motivated. I get like anxious. I get tired. I get nervous sometimes. Cause I feel like basically it's just sparring, but it's not regular sparring. It's hard sparring. They're
Right.
tough,
It's like a
man.
fight, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah, literally, and then Joel right there, screaming and shit and everything. So it's really cool, man. But it's awesome, man. It's a great experience. Everything is just great. The vibes, everything. Honest, like you walk in, nobody's talking. Everyone is just working their ass off, man. So I get motivated by that. But just looking, but just being there, I'm just like, bro, like, damn, like I working my way out. So I'm just grateful for Joel for letting me train at his gym. And sometimes, man, I used to go in the mornings a lot, but now I only go in the afternoons. And all their pro guys, they train in the morning. Um, they train in the morning, but sometimes I hit him up and like, hey Joel, I'm busy in the morning. Can I go train in the afternoon? And he's like, yeah, man, just let me know. Like, what type of sparring you need? Left hand, southpaw, like what you need? And I need whatever. I just need sparring because I don't really spar with the guys from here from the IE. Every time I go to Joel's, so they be like, hey, yeah, man, véngase, Chuy. Be like, ¿qué ocupa? ¿Qué ocupa? ¿Qué quiere? Aquí véngase a tirar chingazos. And I be like, bro, all right, yeah, just give me anything. And that he opens the door for me a lot. So I'm just grateful for the opportunity, man.
Wow,
Absolutely.
that's an awesome feeling. And
Yeah.
Chuy, when might we see you back in the ring?
Um, I think my next fight, well, we got some offers for the month of February. But we're already like, we're thinking and everything. But I think I might fight for sure. I might fight in March. But I'm like, I'm still at the gym. I'm in the gym. I'm trying to get ready. I want to be ready for February, if something comes out. Definitely, I've been getting some good offers, in different undercards. I got an offer to be at the top rank show. So I'll be getting those offers, and I just want to keep working my ass off, man. I just want to keep working hard, stay dedicated, stay disciplined, and keep learning more, man. I just want to keep winning, man. I want to keep winning.
Abs-
Absolutely, man. That's the best feeling.
Yeah,
and then how?
huh?
Go ahead, Chuy. Go ahead.
Especially when you're beating guys they're tough, like my last opponent, man. Like, bro, like, so I beat this guy, right? Now I don't want to find no guys. I don't want to find no tuna fights. I don't want to find no guy with five wins and 10, 15 losses, 20 losses. Like, I don't want none of that. Like, I'm not saying all my type I wanted to be tough, but I want good opponents, good resumes. That's why I get better. Cause shit,
Mhm.
if I'm not getting better and I'm winning those fights, it just, bro, like I don't know. Like, I feel, why fighting with someone like that, like, that you're not gonna learn anything. I'd rather go with someone tough so I can learn. So yeah, man.
Yeah, and I mean you should be taking the tough fights now because you don't
Yep,
want to take your first tough fight under the brightest lights, like
yep,
national television, and
yep.
you know,
I agree.
Absolutely. And then Chuy, if it was up to you in 2024, how many fights would you want to have?
Ooh, that's a good question because last year I only fought 2 times. Honestly, this year I want to fight 4 to 5 times, man. 4 to 5 times. I just
Nice.
That's
want to stay
right.
at it, man. I want to stay active, man. I'm this year I'm gonna be 23. I feel old for the sport of boxing, and I just want to fight the best, man. Honestly, I know I'm not there yet, but I just want to fight good fights right now. All these years. So at the end of the year, who knows? I might surprise you guys. I'm fighting on the top rank card, because I have the opportunity right there. I'm just waiting for the perfect moment,
Yep.
But
Right.
yeah, man, this year I just want to stay active. Like I just want to stay active all year, man. Honestly,
So right now you're prepared for 130? Are you if you were to get a short notice fight for 130, are you ready to make 130?
I can make 133, but I'm not, cause I don't want to kill myself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I wanna my next fight. It has to be 135, 136, 34 around there. Maybe a fight or maybe 2 fights, but from there I want to fight 130, man. Like that. Honestly, that's my goal. It's hard, but that's my goal, man. I don't want to keep lying to myself on I need to fight 135. I need to fight 140. That's just bullshit, man. Honestly, like, cause I'm not that big, I'm not that tall. I'm just a regular guy, man. I'm not too small, but I am small. And then fighting at the highest weight classes, I'm just gonna get hurt. Cause it's not even my weight
Right.
class, man. I
Risky.
seen guys, I seen guys at 135, bro. Like they're just so big, tall. All muscles and everything. I was like, damn, bro, I'm hanging out with these guys. Bro, if I get down and if I stay disciplined, and if I get down to 130, I'm gonna be knocking all these guys out, man. And that's why I'm so motivated, bro. Cause like I know I can do better. I know I can do better, and I am gonna do better.
Hell yeah, we believe in you, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah. And then you see someone like kind of Devin Haney who's 135, and now they're talking about like him moving up to welterweight. So like the top dogs 135, they're big. They're gonna
Yeah, they're big. They're big. I was pouring this guy. What's his name? Raymond Murataya. When I
Oh,
oh
was sparring
good.
him,
Nice.
bro.
Yeah.
Bro, he fights at 135. God, man, this fool hits like a heavyweight, man. Bro, I'm not bullshitting. This guy hits so hard. I was just right there, and I would hit him, and he would just kind of like move his head. He's really good, really talented, man. I was sparring him and his brother like a year and a half ago. When I was getting ready for my fight. And man, they're so talented. But Raymond Murataya, he hits so hard, man. Every punch, I will feel it, man. I will feel it. Like literally, I will feel it. I know AMJ, the Russian kids, they fight at 126 or 120
126.
something.
Yeah, 122, I
And
think. Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah, and they hit hard. But man, Raymond Montoya, those 10 to 15 pounds difference, it's a big, big
Yeah.
difference, man. Big difference. So that's why I was thinking, like, bro, if I get my shit together, if I, take care of my diet, take care of my food and everything, and make 130, it's gonna be a lot easier, and I'm gonna be able to be more faster. I'm gonna be able to throw more punches. I'm gonna be able to be more, like, because I'm gonna be more skinny. I'm gonna be more lighter, so I'm gonna be on my toes most of the time. So that's why, like, I've been thinking a lot, and I just been like, bro, I just need to stay on the gym and drop more weight and be light.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. And
Yeah,
then Chuy, as you mentioned, we haven't seen the best Chuy Beltran yet. There's more for you to kind of offer as a boxer. What are some things
yeah.
you're working on in the gym to kind of improve?
Honestly, I'm just working on boxing, man, because that's my ability. Everyone knows me as a boxer, man. Everyone, man. I'm gonna say this on live. Everyone knows me as a good fighter and a good person, but everyone knows me as a fucking troublemaker too. Like I gotta be honest, man. I gotta be honest. Everyone knows me as a troublemaker. So right now, I'm just getting in the gym, staying focused, learning. I'm not a little kid no more. I'm 22 years old. I'm a professional boxer, and I just want to fight, man. I just want to fight. I just want to learn and keep winning, man. Like I said, like winning my last fight, it opened a lot of doors for me, and that's why I just want to stay ready and stay focused. It's like stay grinding, because you never know. Nobody knew who was People Cruz until he fought your Bante,
Yeah.
he lost,
Oh
but
yeah,
he did a hell of a fight, and now they're moving him around. So you never know who's watching. You never know who's watching. So that's why I just want to be on my lane, focus, and just training, man. Like sparring all these guys and keep learning, keep getting experience. Because you never know who's watching, man. You never know who's watching.
Absolutely.
absolutely, and that's
Yeah,
great. How you're not signed to any promoter, so you're like flexible to work with any promoter to land any fight, right?
yeah, yeah. I would love to get signed by Top, man. Don't get me wrong.
I
Cause,
was gonna
cause
ask.
man, cause I was so so last year on June, I went to train with Seth Cruz. I was training. He took me to Ismael Salas gym. I was training there. Um, and I just gained a lot of experience in there. But I was training with all the pros. I was sparring Andres Cortez. I would work with Andres Cortez and who else? I was part of some of the I was supposed to spar the Vargas brothers, but I didn't. So they pull out because they were, I don't know, they were doing strength conditioning, something like that. And Fernando Vargas' dad brought some other guys, and I was sparring them. But I was sparring a lot of prospects when I was in Las Vegas, and I was sparring at the Top Rank gym. I was training there. I was doing everything. So all the promoters, they were looking at me. I be getting offers to fight in Top Rank since last year. But I just been
Yeah,
waiting, waiting. I won my last fight, so now I'm kind of like, we my team knows what they're doing. So I'm not saying anything. All I want to do is just stay focused, man, and grind, grind, grind. That's that's that's
yeah.
just that's just my gear right now. I'm just on grind mode every day.
I say
Hell
that
yeah. And
that'd be
what do you
good.
think about? Well, sorry, Jose. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Topper gonna be a good promoter because they keep their fighters busy and then you get fights pretty much
Yeah,
all over.
yeah. You fight 3 to 4 times a year, man. And honestly, man, I really be looking up. I know they're not the best boxers, but honestly, man, I really look up to Bernardo Lopez,
Oh yeah.
because he had his two losses, man. Man, he'll just show up, he show up. He beat Andy Vences, and Andy Vences he beat this guy Gabriel Flores. Then for Gabriel Flores, he's beating all these guys. He's a world champion now. He's getting his bag and everything. So I just really look up to him. I look up to People Cruz. Why? Because again, he had his two. I think one loss or two losses. But
Hmm.
anyways, he fought Gervonta. They were like everybody was like, this was trash. This was gonna get knocked out. This, and that. He ended up losing, but he gave a good fight. So now all the Mexican fans love him. So that I be looking up to those guys, man, because I'm young, sometimes I be like be getting sad and shit, because I'm like, fuck, I have three losses. I'm like, fuck. But then I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like I'm a grind more. Like
Oh
back
yeah.
then, back then there was guys with 5 losses, 6 losses, and 30 wins, like world championship belts and everything. So I always think like that. I'm like, nah, I'm an old school fighter. That's why I got my losses, because I don't fear no one. I just fight. I fight the best. That's what I do.
Oh yeah.
And if you think this way, honestly, all the fights that are staying undefeated right now, they're not fighting each other, man. Like they're just taking care of the zero. That's it. They're not really fighting with nobody, man. I gotta be honest, man. People want to hate
Yeah.
me for this, but I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, and losses does not mean you don't get the big fights. Like we have a fighter like
Yeah,
John Ryder. I think he's fighting Jaime Munguia. He's got six
yeah,
losses, but he's fought Kevin Smith. He's fought Canelo, Daniel
yeah.
Jacobs.
There's
You
good,
know,
good fights, man. Good fights, good money, and everything is good. And plus, everyone who has gloves on, they have a chance.
Yeah,
Everyone
100%.
with gloves on, they have a chance.
Yeah,
Because all it takes is one punch, man. That's all it takes. Just one punch. Who knows? So that's why I just want to fight the best, man. I just want to fight the best. Obviously, I want to do it smartly. I don't want to just go and oh yeah, I want to fight this. Nah, I want to do it right. But I just want to fight the best. I want to fight the best guys for me, and to hopefully I get opportunity to fight world champions. I want to fight world champions, man. Maybe in 2 years, a year and a half. Who knows?
Yep.
After
yeah,
this year, but I just want to start the year strong, man, and I'm just really happy and excited for this.
definitely. What I was gonna ask is, what do you think about boxers? I seen Oscar De La Hoya is trying to move his headquarters from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. Do you see most of his fighters running and chasing Vegas to fight as well to keep staying busy with for their promotional stuff, or do you think they're gonna migrate from LA to Nevada?
I don't know, man. But honestly, I feel it's better be training in Las Vegas than training in LA. But well, there's always gonna be distractions though. But I feel like in LA there's more distractions, because there's all the people like there are all the crazy people right there, they like to party, like to drink, they like to go out to clubs. In Las Vegas, it's the same thing, but honestly, like it's just the Vegas trip, it's just the trip. It's like when you do all your desmadre and shit. But
Mhm.
oth- other than that, like if you stay in focus, it's easy because you don't know nobody. The thing is when you know people from LA, those people, that they be
The
like,
desmadrosos.
hey homie, yeah, maybe those people are being, like, hey compa, cállale, hey this and that, hey we wanna have a kickback, hey we wanna have a party. And that's when you fuck up your diet. You're not staying disciplined because you're going out of your training camp to spend time with people that I don't want to sound mean, but with people that they don't give a f about your training. You know, they just want you to be there just to have fun. But in reality, they're not gonna fight for you. They're not gonna train for you. So that's what I told my friends, man. Lately, I just been straight up. They be calling me like, "Hey, bro, what's up? Wanna do this, that? Pull up." I was like, "Nah, bro, I'm training. I can't." After my fight, I don't be me. I say yes, but after my fight, I
Right.
was telling after my fight, bro. Even with girls, I behind friends and everything. I'll be like, "Hey, like I can't do this. I can't go out or I can't do that. Honestly, I just want to stay focused. That's just my main thing right now."
That makes
Hey, girls,
sense.
let the homie train. Girls, he's trying to stay focused.
Right? Yeah, man, I know.
So I got one more question. You got any more questions, David?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Well,
All
I'll
right.
add on.
Well, the final question I got for you is just kind of, a message to your fans and supporters. What do you want to tell them?
And I just want to thank everyone for the bottom of my heart for always supporting me. I want to thank you guys for another great opportunity.
Absolutely.
Guys, I fucking love you guys for real.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Y'all been real with me since the last interview. So for real love you guys. Thank you for this opportunity, and man, like I just want to thank to everyone from my manager, my coach, my family, friends, everyone that has been supporting me, everyone that showed up to my last fight. And I promise y'all, I'm going to give you guys a great shows, great fights. That's why I'm staying in the gym. I can't wait to fight. And like I said, I'm not gonna be fighting like tuna fights. I'm gonna be fighting good fighters. I'm gonna be fighting great fighters, good fighters. I'm gonna be doing those 50-50 fights. Because I just want to show I'm one of the best boxers. I'm still not the best, but I'm working my way up. Just how I did in my last fight and y'all seen it. That's what I want to do in my next fight. I want to do another big step. I want to do another step. My last fight, I showed my little bit of boxing, little bit of my boxing skills. This time, I want to show more combinations and more boxing skills. So I just want to thank everyone, and yeah, just I'm gonna keep you guys updated for my next fight.
That's right. Well, yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Thank you so much, Chuy. It's always a
No, no,
pleasure to
no.
see you,
Thank you
man.
guys.
Talk to
Thank
you,
you guys.
man. Can't wait till we catch up in person again, man.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys.
No problem, Chewy. And then can you drop your social media handles just for people that don't follow you?
Yeah, I only be using Instagram because honestly, I used to use Twitter,
Everything.
Snapchat,
Hey,
and man,
those girls.
it's
That's
too
that's why the
much.
girls don't stop bothering them, bro.
It's too much, man. It's too much. So now I only use Instagram. My Instagram is Chuy underscore Beltran 12. That's just my only social media and my phone number. But I don't, that's just for y'all. It's not for everyone. So yeah, man, it's just y'all can follow me on my Instagram. And I always post videos of me training. I always put notification of what I'm doing, on a daily basis. So yeah, you can follow me on there.
Perfect. Well, Chewy,
That's right.
again, thank you so much for your time. Another great interview, and we look forward to seeing you back in the ring.
Nah, thank you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone, stay tuned. Follow this guy, man. He's on a great path.
Bye,
Good
guys.
Absolutely.
luck.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.
Have a good
Yeah,
one,
good
man.
night, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.